In Rwanda's capital, Kigali, hundreds of girls are voting on the issues they want the world to focus on over the next generation. They are participating in a global conversation taking place here and in 193 countries on all continents, where people are meeting up and making their views known to world leaders. No one is better acquainted with the challenges young people face than Jean. He is representing the interests of young Rwandans at one of several national consultations across the country.
The most important goals as a youth is to have a good job, to have a better health care, to have access to other ways of interacting with the other youth around the world.
In the year 2000, the Millennium Development Goals identified 8 targets aimed at reducing global poverty. From universal education to protecting the environment, these goals provided a blueprint for government action.
People across the world have mobilized for the MDGs, the most successful anti-poverty push in history. Now, we must finish the job and tackle a new generation of development challenges.
As 2015 quickly approaches, people are influencing the next set of goals. Whether meeting publicly, online or via text message, modern technology has changed the way people can discuss what's important to them. Clarice understands the power of social media. Her company built a digital service for more than 20,000 teenage girls to interact and share their opinions by text message.
The role of technology in providing people with an opportunity to share their opinions on what they think should be at the top of the agenda, I believe is a very critical one. It gives people a sense of ownership. Over 50% of Rwandans have access to a mobile phone. This is just an amazing channel just to get their opinion, and it's very affordable.
I want this to be the most inclusive global development process the world has ever known. Development, after all, is about people. People must be in the driver's seat. Their aspirations and ambitions must shape our policies and goals.
87 countries worldwide have held national consultations, town hall-style discussions where people met up to share what is most important to them. The priorities they raised were recorded by the United Nations and will be presented to world leaders tasked with designing the next generation of development goals. Josephine is sharing her ideas at one of the meetups near her home in Kigali. She works 2 jobs and struggles to pay college tuition for her daughters. She's concerned about the opportunities young people will have in the future.
Bakwiga bakarangiza amashuri bakiga neza bamara kwiga bakabona akazi.
The United Nations has engaged hundreds of thousands of people in consultations around the world, a historic effort for a historic policy-making process.
When I look at where we are today, we know that education has played a really big role in our ability to create our own jobs and improve the livelihood of our families. We're able to actually make a difference and fix real-world problems with practical skills. Education for me is at the top of my agenda.
For my generation, what I see a key element or focus is having a good job, a good education, qualified people to the job market.
This process will shape global development for the next generation, and we need to get it right. Our goal is to empower people and build better lives for all while protecting our planet. This is the essence of sustainable development.